Texas Congressman August Pfluger writing a Fox News op-ed, quote, "Radical climate change activists ignored this real threat to the planet." And Congressman Pfluger joins me now. Congressman, good morning.
Well, good morning, Cheryl. Thanks for having me.
Expand upon your thoughts that you have written in this op-ed for Fox News, sir.
Well, you see this ESG mentality. It's overtaken our country in many cases, but then when the rubber hits the road and you look at investment groups that are actually trying to make money, that are doing their fiduciary responsibility and getting back to that, they see that it doesn't make money when you prioritize radicalism in the form of environmentalism or social causes or other stakeholder causes that don't actually benefit the shareholders. And in my op-ed, what I'm talking about is we need to focus on the things that allow us to reduce emissions, and that is drilling here. We have a much better record than anywhere else in the world. We've lowered emissions while we've increased productivity. I represent the Permian Basin. I've long said we need to put Midland over Moscow. That's the best way we can take care of the environment, not by doing some sort of radical activism. And BlackRock, I think, is finally starting to realize that those radical proposals don't work. We need to produce energy here. You heard it in the debate last night. Every single Republican candidate on that stage talked about energy production in the United States.
Well, I want to move on to something else that obviously is going to be on the minds of many voters, and that's the Maui disaster and those fires. Now you've got House Speaker Kevin McCarthy saying that Congress is going to investigate the Biden administration's response to those fires. Now, President Biden has faced criticism for these comments that we've watched over the last 2 weeks. Watch this, sir.
Not now. We have a little sense, Jill and I, what it's like to lose a home. I almost lost my wife, my 67 Corvette. You guys catch the boots out here? That's a hot ground, man.
And shelter by someone they may have never met before.
Not sure if you could see it, Congressman, but it looked like he was falling asleep when he was in Hawaii.
It's just disgusting to see the response. I mean, first off, he starts with no comment. It takes him several weeks to actually get out there. When he does, he tries to connect with the people who have lost everything. And by the way, there's still hundreds of people missing, many of them children. And he tries to relate by talking about a small kitchen fire that he had, which I think you can poke holes in that story all day long. He's so out of touch. And when he's out of touch with something that is so tragic, like this fire that has hurt so many hundreds, thousands of people and ruined lives there, how out of touch are they with the rest of the issues that are hurting American families each and every day? And I think that's what the American public is waking up to every single day. It's another moment where President Biden is out of touch and is just in a political elite stratosphere that none of us know.
Well, a big topic last night for the debate was the border. And you've got Arizona Congressman Andy Biggs leading a group of House Republicans that want more overtime pay for those Border Patrol agents. They want a 50% boost of their hourly rate, and they want that added to the National Defense Authorization Act. And here's what Congressman Biggs wrote. He said, quote, "Border Patrol agents are working long hours before the call of duty. A fully funded and committed border workforce is essential to the security of our nation." Congressman, your thoughts on that? Because you had several candidates last night saying they wanted to see more military force on the U.S. border.
Well, I think those are both good issues. Number one, we do need to pay our Border Patrol agents more. There are just over 19,000 agents. They're hurting. Their families are hurting. They're being asked to do a job where the commander-in-chief does not support them. So, yes, we need to pay them more. Yes, we need to do exactly what several candidates said on the stage last night, which is defund 87,000 IRS agents and put that money towards the Border Patrol to show them our support. And I appreciated the comments on the stage last night because I think it was front and center. All we heard was a hearkening back to the 2017 to 2021 days where we actually had a grip on the border, where the Trump policies were working to deter, to make sure that our compassion was seen throughout the world. And we have a completely chaotic situation with almost 7 million people entering this country illegally since Joe Biden took the stage. Yes, we need to pay our Border Patrol agents more, and we need to do much more when it comes to the defense of this country.
And in particular, those border agents, what's happening with their mental health and the suicide rates and the alcoholism, it's heartbreaking what has happened to those hardworking men and women. Sir, Congressman August Pfluger. Congressman, thank you.